Sup everyone, I'm your female otaku, and I'm here to review Chapter 18 of DeadTube. Yes, you read the title correctly, and yes, you heard me correctly. I will now be reviewing DeadTube whenever the chapters get translated, because there's no exact schedule for when the chapters get translated. I've been keeping up with DeadTube ever since last year in January. I believe 6 chapters were out at the time. And funny enough, that's actually how I discovered Chibi Reviews' channel. I discovered his channel through his DeadTube reviews, because his videos, they would not stop popping up on my feed being all like, oh, we recommend you watch this. And I'm just all like, I've never heard of DeadTube before, but since YouTube kept on recommending it to me so much, I thought, why not just watch it anyway, even though I have no idea what's going on, and that's how I discovered his channel, funny enough. But anyway, I know a lot of people are going to be commenting down, and they're going to be all like, hey, should I read DeadTube? You gotta have quite the taste if you're gonna get into DeadTube, because DeadTube has quite a bit of screwed up scenes. It's very gory, extremely graphic, extremely graphic. You see everything, man. In nudity, you see everything. Everyone is crazy. You have to have quite the taste, okay? Not just anyone should read DeadTube. But anyway, I'm here to review specifically Chapter 18. So for those of you who have read Chapter 18, let's just get right into it, because I want to start doing more manga reviews on this channel. And no, do not ask me to review Tokyo Ghoul. Please do not. That makes me angry. If you keep on repeating yourselves, it makes me not want to read it even more, so just don't ask me, please, okay? With this chapter of DeadTube, Mai is still nowhere to be found, so now people are starting to suspect that maybe she is Crazy Rascal. But before we get to that, we see the 13th participant, who is a little girl, but is definitely not Little Rascal. And she's all scared and everything. She was sick, but then the doctor guy who's all like, oh no, she's just on a period, don't worry about it, man. But then we see Crazy Rascal come in, and who else comes in? The gunman. The one guy has a weapon, and this one guy here, of course he's crazy. Everyone's crazy in DeadTube. The only person that I can consider to be sane is Hanai. The blonde girl who was trying to have sex with Machia in the previous chapter. But anyway, she has her own messed up past, but that was in the previous chapter. Anyway, in this chapter, Crazy Rascal came in, was about to cut up everybody, but then Gunman came in, was trying to shoot at Crazy Rascal, and Crazy Rascal left. So then Gunman guy, he was just like, okay, we're playing under my rules now. Cause why? He's the one with the weapon. So of course, we're gonna listen to the one with the weapon. So he gathers the other people that he did not see, who were on the 2nd floor. He was all like, okay, since I did not see you guys, you are all possible suspects. And you know what? I'm gonna drag Machia into this as well, because he has some sort of relation with Mai, and Mai is currently nowhere to be found. So he sends them all into the forest and to film themselves for the next day, and if they have proof, they're able to prove themselves to be innocent. So I'm starting to think that Crazy Rascal is either some outside party, some outside person that we just have not met yet, or Crazy Rascal is the first guy that died, because that's a typical thing. A typical thing to throw people off is the first person that died really faked their death, and they're actually the murderer. So that's one possible idea. I mean, this is DeadTube. You're supposed to expect the unexpected, but at this point, we all expect something extremely crazy, something extremely messed up and graphic. So I'm starting to think that Crazy Rascal is the first dude that died, and he just faked his death back over a couple of chapters back. Anyway, so the gunman, he said that he completely wired the entire place. There's monitors everywhere and stuff, so he's just like, whoever comes near over to his castle is suspicious and he's gonna light him up, okay? And in his fortress, he now has a bunch of boobalicious women. So of course, because this is DeadTube, of course he's crazy. Of course he's gonna get to a raping any moment now, because he's just all like, hey, let's all play some games. And I'm just like, of course, man. But you know what? I'm fine with that. That's why I like DeadTube. Even though I know something really insane is gonna happen, because it happens every single chapter, still, it's entertaining. Not the best thing out there for sure, but it's still entertaining to watch, to see how crazy all these people are in their own way. And oh my goodness, that gruesome scene there with the doctor's fiance or girlfriend. Oh my goodness. She was stitched up in every hole. Oh, that was so gross. Ooh, now you know I love gore. I love gore and violence, and I like it to be really detailed, but dang. Ooh, that got to me. I was like, ooh. I literally not yelled out, but I literally said out loud, I was like, ew, that's grotesque. Like, no, but props to the mangaka for that. That was pretty nice, okay? For a person such as myself who really loves gore to say, ew. Job well done, man. Job well done. So, cannot wait for the next chapter, whenever that'll be released. Other upcoming manga reviews, I'm halfway done with volume 2 of A Silent Voice, and I also caught up with Happiness, so I'll review the next chapter that comes out, which will be in a month. At least that one has a schedule, right? Anyway, I'm your female otaku. Sayonara.